Hey guys, it's Ricky, and I don't really have anything specific to talk about today, but it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I made a video, so I just wanted to let everyone know I'm still alive. And actually, let's talk about why I really want to move to California, okay? Because I've always felt this way. Well, since like fifth grade, but um, I currently live in upstate New York. Now, I used to live a bit, well, okay, my hometown is further upstate, like central New York area. And then I went to college kind of downstate, closer to New York City, and that's where I'm at right now because I'm in my dorm. Do you guys see that hair? Oh my god. Okay. Uh, so I went to college a bit further downstate so I could be closer to New York City, although I haven't gone to New York City yet, and it's April. So I've been here for like ever, and I still haven't gone, but I am going next week, so I'll let you know how that goes. But uh, anyway, cause okay, in fifth grade, I went to California on a family vacation, and it was super fun. But I was like 10 years old, so I didn't really like appreciate it. Like I enjoyed it, I had a lot of fun, but I would do such different stuff now than what I was doing in fifth grade. Like we spent most of the time in Disney or like SeaWorld and stuff, and I would just do such different things nowadays at my big age at 18 than I did at 10. Um, and I just like fell in love with California. I really loved it. We were in this town called Carlsbad, California. I think it's near LA. And it was really great. Anyway, then in eighth grade, I started thinking about my future because I was going into high school, and then after high school is college. So I like started thinking about that stuff, and I was set on going to New York City for college or going to California. But I figured I'd go to New York City for college, and then I'd move to California and live the rest of my life out there and die out there, as, like at an elderly age. Just live the rest of my decades out in California, right? Because when I was in eighth grade, I went to New York City for a wedding, and it was really fun there too, and I loved it. So I got like a New York City Lego set, a New York City calendar, like New York City stickers. Like I was all about that New York City life in eighth grade. Then suddenly, I was college age, guys. I was 17. I was picking what college to go to. I was like, damn, I'm not mature enough to be in the Big Apple right now. I don't even know. I don't even really feel like I'm mature enough for college. And I just felt like starting college is a whole thing, right? And then moving to New York City is a whole thing. But if you combine those two things, as in going to college and moving to New York City straight from my little hometown, I just felt like I'd explode. And I'm really glad I did, because that I didn't go to New York City immediately, because it has been a rough year, guys. And I just would have crashed out so bad if I was dealing with like the New York City life, okay? Because I just don't really know how to deal with that, and I'm not really ready for that. And I was 17 for the first couple months of college, and I was just like too young for me personally to do that. Some of my friends went to New York City. One dropped out immediately. I have two friends. I have three friends that are there and enjoying it, and it worked out for them. But I just feel like it wasn't for me. Now, my plan is still New York City eventually. I'm gonna finish college in 2 years, and hopefully by then I feel mature enough to take on the city. I think I will, but I also thought I would by the age of 17 when I was in eighth grade. So who knows? But like right now, I already feel kind of halfway there. Like I'm low key ready. I'm not ready, but I'm fiending to get into New York right now, and it's the end of my freshman year. Like I just kind of want something new already. So I know if I just give it a couple more years here in this kind of small town college near New York, that I'll be fully ready by the end of my time here. Anyway, so then I'm gonna live and work in New York City for 3 years, because my scholarship pays a lot of my tuition if I live and work in my state, New York State, for the amount of time that I went to college, right? So I'm going to college for 3 years because I'm graduating early. Then I need 3 years to live and work in New York State, right? So the only place in New York State that excites me is New York City, because my hometown, love you. Actually, I don't love my hometown. I just love my mom and my friends. So my hometown is so boring, guys. Like, so boring. So the only thing about New York State that excites me at all is New York City. So New York City for 3 years right out of college, right? So my plan: 2 years here at this college, 3 years in New York. By then, I'll be 23. At 23, my time in New York expires because I don't have to be there anymore for the scholarship. So then I'm jumping ship to California. Okay, that's the plan. I know all this requires a lot of money. And I know that I don't have much money right now. Okay? Okay, I'm aware. But believe, guys. Believe in me. Believe in yourselves. Like, it can happen. Trust. I'll be fine. I know it. I know it. I don't know, guys. I'm mad scared about it, but it'll work out. It'll work out. And then I'm gonna spend the rest of my life in California. And my kids, oh my god, guys, my kids are gonna be those type of kids that grow up and their whole lives they don't know what snow is like because they don't even have to like experience snow because they live somewhere too warm for it to snow. Oh, I can't wait to provide that life for my kids. I always wanted to be that kid that didn't even know what snow is like. Because guys, I cannot do the New York State winters. I can't do it. It literally breaks me every winter. For like, also, guys, I don't know where you guys are from. In New York State, the winter lasts like 9 months. Okay, from October to like March. It's an ice age. Like you can't. You have to wear like 4 layers if you want to go outside. You have to wear boots, and then you're still cold. Guys, it's horrible. It's genuinely horrible. And then it's not just you're going outside. You're going to class. You're going to work. That stuff is already hard. And then the weather and then wind. It's horrible. It's genuinely horrible. I literally think that people shouldn't have colonized this far up. You know? Oh, there's my hand. Like it's just wrong. Like humans aren't made for that life, and we knew it. We knew it when we came here because the British came over to America, right? And they started the Jamestown colony in Virginia or wherever. And then those people died immediately, bro. Immediately. We should have been like, damn, we gotta turn around. Like, it's too cold over here. Or like go south or something. But no, they started a whole country. And now I'm stuck dealing with the cold. We shouldn't even be up here. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, there are places where it's not like that. Like, I look around, and I don't think everyone up here in New York knows that there's places where you don't have to deal with winter. You know? Like, guys, what are we doing, genuinely, as a whole? Why are we here? Why are we up here dealing with this huge inconvenience when we can go somewhere where it's not? It doesn't make sense to me. And then when I talk about it with people, they are like, yeah, you're right. Then why are we here? Let's jump ship, guys. Great Migration Part 2. Like, let's go, please. Anyway. That's how I feel about that. I don't want my kids to have to deal with winter. But I don't even care about them for real because they don't even exist. I care about me. I can't deal with another winter. Although I'll have to for the next 5 years. Oh my god. Guys, should I just go to California right now? Should I drop out and move to California? No, I can't. No. I don't know. Maybe global warming will come in clutch. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get canceled. No, guys. I hate global warming, genuinely. Greta Thunberg, I love you. Fuck global warming. We need to do something about it. But it's real cold up here. Not anymore, really. It's actually getting nicer. I'm so happy, but I don't even trust it because it's been so cold. Like, I don't really believe in the warmth anymore. I adapted to the life I was living, and now it feels wrong to not be freezing anymore. Also, oh my god, guys. My dorm room, oh my god, I don't even know. Oh my god, until like mid-December, my dorm did not have heat. Like, there's heaters in the wall. They didn't work. They were broken. And like my whole floor complained about it from like when it first started getting cold in like October, November to the middle of December. Like, we were all complaining. Guys, I cannot stress how painful and uncomfortable my life was, because when you go, I have to go outside to go to my classes, right? And to go eat, like I'm always outside. So when I would go outside, I'd still be cold, I'd be in my coat. But the thing that kind of helps you get through the coldness outside is like knowing you're gonna be inside soon, inside somewhere warm. But I'd come in the dorm and it was freezing. Like, and I'm not exaggerating, like genuinely freezing. And like my computer, I wouldn't do homework because my computer was freezing, because everything in the room was freezing. And like I'd wake up cold even if I was like underneath my covers. Like, I literally can't stress how freezing it was in the storm. And then the cherry on top, when I really knew this was an issue, a genuine issue, is I bought this cup from Starbucks that is clear. Actually, I have it right here. This cup is clear, right? Well, like kind of murky clear. And then when you add ice water to it, it turns dark, dark green. Okay? I bought this cup and I set it in my dorm, and I fell asleep in pain in the cold. It was genuinely painful. And I woke up and this cup was just sitting on my desk, dark, dark green, as if it were in the freezer. Like, it changed color like it had ice water in it, but it was just out in the cold, freezing air. The windows weren't open. Nothing. Just the dorm was that cold. And this cup, it doesn't just change if you put cold water. I tried putting just cold water in this cup to get it to change. It didn't work. You need ice, and you need lots of ice to get it to work. It's very particular. It has to be an extreme freezing temperature for it to work. And it was dark green. And I was like, this is an issue. This is a huge issue. And finally, they fixed the heating. Oh my god, I can't even... I genuinely don't know how I survived that. Wow, oh my god, I forgot about that whole thing, and like... Anyway, I've been yapping for 12 minutes. I think I'm gonna go. Get me out of this state, guys. Not right now, because it's getting nicer, but come November, someone better get me out of here. Out of here, for real. Okay, I'll see you guys.